What if you could turn your photography website into consistent inquiries that convert into premium clients? That's exactly what we are unpacking in this episode. I walk you through the key elements that actually make a photography website convert so you understand what matters and why it works. And if you stick around until the end, I'll show you how we bring it all together inside one clear system you can actually implement. This is episode 3 in our 5-part series on photography marketing. In episode 1, we covered the complete strategy overview. In episode 2, we built a marketing plan that actually gets executed. And today we are breaking down website conversion. Let's dive right in. Your website is the hub where all marketing efforts converge. Social media drives traffic, SEO drives traffic, referrals drive traffic, but traffic means nothing if visitors leave without contacting you. 38% of visitors leave if layout is unattractive and 53% abandon sites that load slowly. Most photographers' websites fail because they prioritize aesthetics over conversion, talking about the photographer instead of solving the client's problem. A converting website answers 3 questions immediately. Can you solve my problem? Can I trust you? How do I book you? Every element on your site should move visitors toward those answers. I've rebuilt my website 4 times over the years, and each iteration taught me something new about what actually converts. The biggest lesson is this: your website isn't about you, it's about whether the visitor feels confident you can solve their problem. The structure that converts best for photographers balances visual impact with clear navigation path. You have beautiful images, and that's the baseline. But the real question is whether your website structure helps visitors navigate to what they need without getting lost or overwhelmed. Users form an opinion about website in 0.05 seconds. That first impression is almost entirely visual, which means your portfolio images are doing heavy marketing work before anyone reads a word of your copy. Every navigation choice, every portfolio category, and every page layout should reduce friction between landing on your site and filling out your inquiry form. Clear navigation with no more than 5 to 7 main menu items keeps visitors oriented without overwhelming them. More options create decision confusion. Fewer options feel incomplete. The sweet spot gives visitors clear path to your portfolio, about page, services, and contact information without burying anything important. Portfolio organization by category rather than chronologically serves both visitors and search engines. A couple looking for wedding photography doesn't want to scroll through headshots and product images to find relevant work. Separate galleries for each service type. Let visitors self-select into the content that matches their needs. The F-pattern layout is the most effective for scanning visual content, with users spending 69% of their time viewing the left half of the page. This means your most important elements, your value proposition, your call to action, and your best work should be positioned where your eyes naturally land. Visual hierarchy guide visitors through your site in the order you choose. Larger elements get attention first. Contrast draws the eye. White space creates breathing room that makes key elements stand out. When everything competes for attention, nothing wins. When you control the hierarchy, you control the journey from landing to inquiry. Most photographer websites make the same mistake. They talk about the photographer instead of the client. Headlines that address a specific benefit or pain point perform 15% better than generic welcome messages. The shift from credential-focused to client-focused copy is the single highest impact change most photographers can make. Welcome to my photography website tells visitors nothing. Timeless wedding photography for couples who value authentic moments tells them exactly who you serve and what you deliver. The difference isn't just word choice, it's perspective. Client-focused copy positions the visitors as the hero of the story, with you as the guide who helps them achieve what they want. Now you might be thinking, this is a lot already to remember. How do you actually bring all of this together instead of trying to patch things one by one? That's exactly why we built the Elite Success Accelerator. It's where all of these pieces live inside one clear system. You find the link in the description. We'll come back to it at the end. When I rewrote my About page in first person and focused on why I became a photographer instead of listing credentials, my consultation booking rate increased by 40%. People don't hire credentials, they hire connection. Effective headlines answer the visitor's unspoken question: is this photographer right for me? They combine who you serve with what outcome you deliver. Generic headlines force visitors to dig deeper to understand your value. Specific headlines pre-qualify visitors and accelerate trust. Your value proposition should appear above the fold on your homepage and reinforce itself throughout the site. It's not a tagline or a slogan, it's a clear statement of the transformation you provide. John Smith is an award-winning photographer based in Chicago. That creates distance. Instead, I became a photographer because I believe every couple deserves images they'll treasure for generations to come. Include why you do this work, not just what you do. Share something personal that your ideal client would relate to, and with a clear invitation to connect. The About page isn't a biography. It's a trust-building tool that should lead naturally to your contact page. 44% of website visitors will leave if there is no contact information or phone number. At minimum, your website needs a homepage that establishes your brand, portfolio pages organized by service type, an About page that builds connection, a services or investment page that sets expectations, and a contact page that makes inquiry easy. The homepage is your storefront window. It should communicate who you serve, what you deliver, and how to take the next step within seconds of landing. Feature only your strongest work, clearest value proposition, and most prominent call to action above the fold. Portfolio pages organized by service type that visitors self-select into relevant content. A bride looking at wedding galleries shouldn't have to navigate through corporate headshots. Separate galleries also improve SEO by creating focus pages that can rank for specific search terms. The About page builds personal connection. The services or investment page sets expectation around process and pricing. The contact page should be simple, mobile-friendly, and ask only for information you actually need. Service pages with clear pricing or starting at rates reduce administrative time by 30% by filtering unqualified leads. You don't need to list every package, but giving your visitors a sense of investment level saves everyone's time. I used to hide my pricing because I was afraid it would scare people away. It did scare people away, but only the wrong people. Once I added starting prices to my website, my inquiry volume dropped by 30%, but my booking rate doubled. I was talking to fewer people, but the right people. Price transparency is a filter. If you are priced correctly for your target market, price shoppers will disqualify themselves before they inquire. This means fewer consultations that we're never going to convert and more time with prospects who are already comfortable with your investment level. 53% of mobile site visitors leave a page that takes longer than 3 seconds to load. Photographers face a unique challenge here because high-resolution images are essential to your work but terrible for load times. The tension between image quality and site speed is real, but it's solvable. Mobile optimization isn't about having a responsive template, it's about ensuring every interaction works smoothly on a small screen. Navigation should be thumbnail friendly, forms should be easy to complete without zooming, images should load quickly and display correctly in portrait orientation. According to Statista data, mobile phones alone, excluding tablets, accounted for up to 62.5% of global web traffic by late 2024. Desktop traffic now represents the minority. Test your site on actual mobile devices, not just browser simulations. Fill out your own contact form on your phone. Navigate through your portfolio. If anything feels awkward or slow, your potential clients feel it too. Every friction point costs you inquiries. Google also prioritizes mobile performance in search rankings. A slow mobile site hurts both user experience and SEO. The photographers who rank well and convert well are the ones who treat mobile as the primary experience, not an afterthought. Compress your images for the web without destroying quality. Tools like TinyPNG exist specifically for this purpose, and using them consistently makes a measurable difference in both loading times and search rankings. Pages with at least one page result in better rankings, but images over 200 kilobytes can slow load times and hurt SEO. Lazy loading is a simple performance technique that delays image loading until visitors scroll to them. This dramatically improves initial page load times by loading above the fold content first, while images below the fold load only when needed. It allows you to showcase large portfolios without sacrificing speed. Quality over quantity. 15 to 25 of your strongest images per category is enough to demonstrate capability without overwhelming visitors. Every image should represent work you want to book more of. Remove anything that doesn't meet your current standard or attract your ideal client. Your website is where every marketing effort converges. Social media, SEO, and referrals can drive traffic, but it only matters if your site turns visitors into inquiries and inquiries into premium clients. A converting website is the foundation that makes every other marketing investment pay off. You've seen how structure, copy, pricing, and performance work together to make that happen. That's exactly what the Elite Success Accelerator helps you implement, from building a website that converts to optimizing for local search and generating premium clients on autopilot. You can join ESA for free. The link is in the description. Subscribe so you don't miss episode 4, where we break down how to allocate your time and marketing budget without burning out or wasting money. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.